Alright everyone, welcome back to my channel, and we're going to be playing Madden NFL 26 on the PlayStation 5. So right now we're just going to be going through the settings here. Right now it's checking for my internet connection as well, which I'm already connected to the internet. And there is a new NFL Team Pass season as well. Press any button to continue. So we can play online. We can do quick play now, training camp. We're gonna do team practice. Game style simulation. And I don't know what team I want to practice with. I was thinking of practicing with, because I am a Tennessee Titans fan, but I also like Houston. The Houston Texans.
Alright. South. Red.
The rookie Deion Jones has stopped for Houston.
What's that?
118, what's up? Oh no. And there goes me going down again.
Here we go.
So what?
118. What's that?
118, what's up? On the bootleg. Oh. Touchdown, Houston.
Swap. Another swap.
118, what's up? Throwing is Stroud.
Alright. 118.
Hey, what's that?
What's that?
118, what's that?
Here we go. 118. Here we go. 118. What's that? Alright. 118. What's that?
I should probably turn on the camera so that actual people can see me. What up, my friends? Here we go. Here we go. Oh, oh my god. I pressed triangle. I don't know why it's not working. 118! What's that? Throwing is Stroud. Oh! Touchdown. Well, I think I'm ready for the franchise mode. So we gotta go all the way back to the main menu. Then we go to franchise. Just trying to figure out how to do this. We got the Bills. So we're gonna get rid of that. Create a new league. Play offline solo. Preseason week 1. I don't know how this works again because I remember playing this on Madden NFL 25, the PS4 version.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise
Oh,
with.
okay, here we go. Okay. I love the Patriots in New England. Patriots are actually the good team this year. Um, and I also can't stand Kansas City Chiefs. I do like Cincinnati Bengals. I do love the Buccaneers. I love Denver Broncos. Um, Los Angeles Chargers. Indianapolis Colts. Washington, Dallas, San Francisco, Atlanta, Philadelphia, Miami Dolphins, New York Giants, Jacksonville Jaguars, New York Jets, Detroit Lions, Las Vegas Raiders, Carolina Panthers, Green Bay Packers, LA Rams, Baltimore Ravens, New Orleans Saints, Seattle Seahawks, Minnesota Vikings, Tennessee Titans. There's Houston. And then there is Pittsburgh.
The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
So starting point, regular season. We're gonna go to league settings. I'm gonna change the difficulty to, because I'm still new at this, I gotta change it to rookie. Quarter length will be 13 minutes, which is plenty of time. Multimeter, no. We're gonna use the multimeter. Minimum play clock time. We're gonna set it to 25. I'm just trying to figure out where we go to. Just making sure that all these settings are properly set, because sometimes the settings are not set on here automatically. I'm wondering about the PlayStation 5, because there is lots of I don't know if there's like an actual clock battery in this PlayStation 5 that I have. So here we go. Season. So take us to week 1. And I believe we're in home. So we're playing in Houston. I'm just going to skip this. Continue. Skip. Continue. 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 So we are playing against the Rams. Just trying to figure out. I think everything is fine. Coin toss. Well, receive first, I believe. Yeah, so we're gonna have it receive first, second coin toss, second choice with wind. Um,
Menu narration set to 100.
Subtitles. Um,
Entering settings screen, you have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Menu narration set to 100.
So all these settings are good to go. So we're gonna go back. We're just gonna see. Okay. Well, we could view the standings. We could view the schedule. So here's Chicago Bears, Bengals, Bills, Broncos, Browns, Buccaneers, Cardinals, Chargers, Chiefs, Colts, Commanders, Cowboys, Dolphins, Eagles, Falcons, 49ers, Giants, Jaguars, Jets, Lions, Packers, Panthers, Patriots, Raiders, Rams, Ravens, Saints, Seahawks, Steelers, Texans, Titans, and Vikings. And then here's the schedule. Whoops. We can go to league schedule. Week 1, Thursday, 8:20 p.m. Cowboys versus the Eagles. And then we have Friday, Kansas City versus Los Angeles Chargers. Sunday, 1 p.m. Browns, Bengals. Sunday, Giants, Commanders. So we can go all the way to, because right now it is week 14. So the game that I actually watched today was this game, and Cincinnati beat Buffalo. And then I watched this game tonight. I watched the Texans. They beat Kansas City, so Kansas City might not have a chance to make it to the playoffs this year, which I hope. We'll see what happens later on, though, you guys. All right. So let's start our plays or season's game, I'm going to skip. We're going to play the full game. There we go. So Houston Texans versus Los Angeles Rams. So here we go, guys. I'm going to edit my uniforms. Well, I'm just trying to figure out how to save. Just trying to figure out how to save the settings or the uniforms on here. So we're going to receive for the second half. I like to do that. I still got to figure out how to change these. I want to. I do want to. Oh shoot. All right, here we go.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Rams. On the Texans sideline, head coach D'Amico Ryan. His team fired up and ready for this one. On the other side for the Rams, it's Sean McVay. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go.
All right, here we go, boys.
Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. Off we go from Southern California. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Ready. Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. 3rd-year man, Will Anderson. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive.
So hot. Where are they? What's that?
3rd and long. the shotgun. It's Stafford. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
Formation for the Rams.
Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, number 2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking of a new season, a new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And man, you get through that first game and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Tony.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23
First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll let one go deep for Kirk.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
And it's third down.
Swap. Another swap. Let the hot.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Escaping to his left. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
And less than a yard.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. So here come the Texans, and Greg, this is a good run. Back-to-back division titles, back-to-back 10-7 seasons. Question now for this Texans franchise. What's the next step? How do they take the step to join the big teams in the AFC?
I'm with you, and I think after the promise of 2 years ago in C.J. Stroud and that great rookie season, D'Amico Ryan's year 1 as a head coach, even though they won the division, Mike, there was a bit of a regression. I think anybody who watched them, anyone who studied, said this wasn't exactly the Texans, especially on the offensive side of the ball that we saw in the year past. So as that division continues to get better, they're not going to have the luxury of 6 games a year where they're the better roster. So they've got to improve. They've got a new-look offense with a new offensive coordinator. What impact does that have on the development of C.J. Stroud? As C.J. Stroud develops, as he goes, the rest of that locker room and team, they're going to go right alongside him.
First down, Texans.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
On first down, it's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now second down 6 at the 32-yard line.
On second down, Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And that is incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Tony.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Rolling right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well. 2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Forced out wide. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Rams' 24-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Mixon. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he will get into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston.
This has to be a defensive breakdown, Mike. I promise you, all week in practice, when the scout team ran this play, somebody on defense accounted for the running back out of the backfield. I can promise you that much, but he's able to leak out and get the ball in space. He does the rest after the catch. They just have to do a better job. They got to get to the sideline and make corrections, because you just can't leave guys at this level wide open for easy touchdowns.
Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So, Greg, here come the Rams, and for a minute there in the offseason, maybe this would have looked very differently, but Matthew Stafford is back. Sean McVay is here. And I don't know about you, but when I see those two together, I get worried. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Already. 18.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Tony.
To throw, it's Stroud. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Cam Pearl, the safety, burst through. And he comes up with the sack.
18. What's up?
3rd and long.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A 50-yard attempt.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Texans will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. A throw on the move is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down.
The motion man is Nakua. On 1st down, right back to Williams. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. He'll get this out quickly to his left. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard. He sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
The motion man is Nakua. Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. Here's Ethan Evans now, as he is on to punt for the Rams. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. And bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Texans offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. That'll be taken in by Mixon. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 15.
1st down, Texans. 118, what's that?
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
1st down, Houston.
What's that? 118, what's that?
118. What's that?
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 3.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the 1st half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
At the 35-yard line. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Texans 1st down.
Stroud. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 2.
118, what's that?
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Braden Fisk is there to bring him down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 118.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down for Houston.
He was taken down by Cameron Kinchins. A gain of 12. 1st down, Texans.
Tony.
On play action. Stroud forced out wide. He's going to run it. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Oh, right. 18. That's it.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Back up to the 3. It's second and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Stroud going to set up the throw. And he'll take it on in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Makes the score Texans 17. Rams nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. The Rams offense ready to get back to work. Stafford now to throw on first down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That's caught by Puka. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. To throw is Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
Out of bounds at the 49-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Stafford to throw again. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
In what's been a pretty one-sided affair from the opening whistle, it just seems like it continues to get worse. This defense, they know they have them on the edge, and they continue to rush the quarterback the way they are. I'm not sure what this offense can do come the second half.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now.
18. That's it.
He'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Tackle made by Nate Landman. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, here's Stroud. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. Now, Stroud. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's 4th down. So, on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. The Rams offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Greg, you take a peek back and look at the NFC West in totality. you just are reminded of how quick things change. I don't think anybody in the country thought the 49ers would be the last place team in this division last year. Shows you, one, how changeable it is, but also the quality of teams in this division.
Absolutely. And I mean, they were the Super Bowl favorite, at least out of the NFC a year ago, and then to find themselves 6-11 at the bottom looking up, it's pretty remarkable. But to your point, Mike, it just shows health, a little bit of good
Let's coming.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. On comes the punter now. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Here comes Smith on the return. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. D'Amico Ryan's there, the Texans' former linebacker, their current head coach. His guy's going to take over here once more. Greg, when you look at the AFC South, there's an appreciation for what the Houston Texans have done. A couple of different quarterbacks, a couple of different head coaches. They've really been the team over the last several years that has been the team to beat in this division. And for the others, there's been moments. The question is, what pieces can they put together to try to knock Houston off the top?
Yeah, and you know, nobody wants to be in a rebuild, right, Mike? Your coach got fired probably for a reason. You're drafting at the top of the draft order for a reason. Typically means things didn't go great. But if you're going to rebuild, I'll tell you, you want to do it in a division where there's a lot of wins on your schedule, and that's certainly the AFC South over the last couple years. So as bad as things feel with your Jacksonville and Tennessee, the fact that there's not a big dog in your division, your ability to find yourself climbing up the ladder is not as far as away as it might seem in the moment.
And Greg, I've heard you say a bunch of times, if you have a quarterback, you have a chance. Well, both of the teams at the bottom of the division last year, Jacksonville and Tennessee, they've got #1 overall picks as their quarterbacks. One who's been around for a bit in Trevor Lawrence, and one who's recently been drafted in Cam Ward. They have to be #1 overall pick performers for these teams to come challenge at the top.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And with Trevor Lawrence, Mike, we've seen him play top-tier #1 overall, got a big new contract. I mean, we've seen him play franchise quarterback level ball. It just hasn't been frequent enough. And then, of course, in Tennessee with Cam Ward, we're not sure what it's going to look like, but we knew in college he was incredible. So if they get the Cam Ward we saw last year at Miami, if he brings that culture-changing presence on and off the field in that locker room to Tennessee, I wouldn't be surprised to see Jacksonville and Tennessee higher up that list.
Bear Barron's kick is good. And the Texans open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Rams offense ready for this next possession. Now, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people don't talk about is the impact that it's making on going forward on 4th down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5, it was all the difference of if I kicked a touchback, they got the ball at the 20. There wasn't that much of a spread, but now all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to settle for a field goal and kick off when I could give you the ball at the 35? Where even if I fail down there tight in the red zone on the 3, you now possess the ball inside your own 5-yard line. So I think that's an element now that's causing offenses to go for more touchdowns, kick less field goals, because the ensuing kickoff is giving my opponent the ball in much more favorable territory.
You know, the other rule that is adjusted are overtimes in the regular season will mirror playoff overtime. Each team getting the ball. I'm so happy, Greg, because I just felt so incomplete when a team got to overtime, but then their offense, which may be the best part of the team, never got on the field.
Yeah, and I couldn't agree more. And you hear everyone say, oh, well, just get a stop. Well, you know, it's that legendary game between Mahomes and Josh Allen where neither team stopped anyone. It was just an offensive touchdown festival. So you won a coin toss and you get the ball, well, the other team's defense hadn't gotten to stop the whole game. If Josh Allen got the ball first, he probably would have scored on a walk-off. So I love the idea of both teams getting the ball. If a game is good enough to go to overtime, let's finish it. We don't need to be in a rush. There's no curfew. Let's let the guys finish it on the field, a lot more similar to how the regular game goes and not have significantly different game flow come overtime.
We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
18, what's that?
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Here we go. 18, what's that?
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
On the quick, right?
And the Texans first
18,
down.
what's that?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
A second down throw for Stroud. That's out wide for Chubb. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go, let's go. Swap, love a swap.
Here's Stroud. There's that man again. Another catch. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
First and goal, Houston.
That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. First and goal coming up. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
All right. 18, what's that?
To throw, it's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
18, what's that?
Mixon. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
And make it 3 touchdowns. Now, remember, he caught the one earlier. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans able to add on. It is now 27-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Rams offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. You know, Greg, you start to think about, okay, who are the teams that didn't make the playoffs last year that have a chance this year? Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Will Anderson. What a way to kick off the new year. 2 sacks in the first half of the opener. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Blue 60!
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 8.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Here's their punter now, as he is on to kick it away.
For the Rams.
Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
The Texans offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll start out first down and 10. To throw is Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Second and inches at the 39-yard line.
Second and inches.
Over. At 18. What's that?
They'll go play action with Stroud. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it's going to be third down.
And less than a yard.
Here we go. Tony.
Back to throw. Stroud. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
Another swap.
Stroud to throw. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. Second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
18. What's that?
Now Stroud. The toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds. And he stopped the clock as well.
First down, Houston.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. What's that?
Throwing is Stroud. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. They'll work now on second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Stroud going to set up to throw. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 11 on
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
18. What's that?
Stroud. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up second down.
At the 17-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
18.
Here's Stroud. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down marker, but they're going to mark him just short.
It's a gain of
So
5.
third down coming up.
Third and inches.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Tammy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Today is the day we've been working towards all summer, the debut of our new halftime show. So without further ado, let's roll. Our trip through the NFL starts now at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. It's the Saints at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's Kyler Murray on target to Michael Wilson. That's a perfect throw down the field, 33 yards for the score. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's Trevor Lawrence. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Jaguars get the victory. Congratulations to Liam Cohen, his first win as an NFL head coach. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts taking on the Miami Dolphins. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. He only had a couple of catches in this game, but what a big one here. The Colts wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. D'Amico Ryan's there, the Texans' former linebacker, their current head coach. His guy's going to take over here once more. You know, Greg, early on, it's always new faces in different places. Off-season movement, what caught your eye?
I think there's so many good ones, right? You talk about Stephon Diggs. He ends up in New England, and Cooper Kupp now. He's moving on to Seattle from the Rams, but I think it's the guy the Rams signed to replace him. Davante Adams, I know he's not the youngest anymore, but watching him play in New York with Aaron Rodgers last year with the Jets, he can still run, he can still make every catch, he can still go up and compete at the high point. I think you put Davante Adams with Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua, in that offense run by Sean McVay, I think that's a sneaky, maybe not a sneaky because he's a really household name, but I think that's a great signing by the Rams.
And always interesting from the offseason, the quarterback movement and unique ties. Some of the biggest names were or now are Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, and now the guy that is going to line up behind center for Seattle, Mike, is Sam Darnold. And, of course, we all saw that incredible season he had last year in Minnesota with Kevin O'Connell and Justin Jefferson and that really dynamic Vikings offense. So now he goes to Seattle. I think he's going to have an inspired Cooper Kupp. He was let go from the Rams. If he's healthy, he's a big weapon. Jackson Smith-Njigba, he has some pieces in that puzzle that he can push the ball downfield to. So I'm excited to see Sam. That's what everyone thought he was going to be coming out of college when he was a high draft pick of the New York Jets.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The Rams offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. Well, Greg, this is going to take a lot of Daniil Hunter. He works his way in to record the second sack of his young career.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 35-yard line.
Stafford there on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
A loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
Punt team headed out for the Rams. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now, Stroud. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Houston.
Here we go. Let's go.
118. What's that?
Tony.
Here's Mixon. And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Oh, right. 118. What's that?
They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
They'll run on first down with Mixon. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Mixon.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
We'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
118. What's up?
They'll run for it with Mixon. And he's going to have a Texans first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. On play action, Stroud. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. A run up the middle with Chubb. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
He was taken down by Cameron Kinchins. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
The 3-yard line.
118. What's up?
They'll try to run this one in. And he's got another one. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will add one more onto their big lead.
Fairbairn to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 30.
Looking out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. 3rd and 9. They put Adams in motion. Throw it on 3rd down, Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
For the Rams.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Braden Fisk is there to bring him down. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down, Texans.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. From the gun, here's Stroud. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. First down for Houston. Here's a toss right side to Mixon. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. First and 10.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
18. That's it.
On the handoff, it's Mixon. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
On the give, this is Mixon.
Joe Mixon, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now fourth down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and run for it, and they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Joe Mixon, touchdown, Houston. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans stretch things out even further.
Rams nothing.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Rams offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. That's to Atwell. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
The Rams first down.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Second down, it's Stafford. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. Third and long.
It's now third down and 16.
The shotgun snaps to Stafford. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And Greg, they have had their way right from the start in this season opener. You get that sometimes. You don't know what week one's going to bring, but this has got to be awfully satisfying.
Oh, there's no question. It gives such value to all the work that you did all off-season and all the way back in OTAs in the spring and then through the dog days of training camp. Everyone wants to start the season strong. You're 0-0. Everyone in the league has Super Bowl aspirations. Every fan base thinks it's their year. And then to come out and to deliver, especially on the offensive side of the ball, it's really the ideal way to set up the rest of your season and try to stay on track.
On first down, it's Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Down, Houston.
Here we go. To throw, it's Stroud. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now it is first and goal. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Another one from the 5, second down and goal.
What? 118!
118, what's that?
118, what's that?
On the ground, it's Mixon as we begin the fourth quarter. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
Here we go.
118, what's that?
They'll try and run.
Touchdown, Texan.
And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans add on to their already sizable lead.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Now a first down throw for Stafford. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the fourth quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The Rams offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with first and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Rams first down.
Play fake. Now Stafford to throw. Short throw, pulled in by Parkinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15
First and 10 now from the 36.
That's another Rams first down.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
It's a loss of 8.
Danico Autry starting the season with a bang. His second sack in the season opener. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Set. Yellow lady! Yellow lady!
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He'll find his tight end in the middle of the field. It's Higbee. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Third down.
Here's Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. From the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8. At the Texans' 20-yard
Off
line.
play action. It's Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And the Rams are going to have first and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
And the Rams first down.
They'll run. It's Williams.
Touchdown, Rams.
Into the end zone for the first time today. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Rams. The extra point from Party is good. And the Rams cut into the lead a little bit. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Stroud to throw. That's to his tight end, Schultz. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
And the Texans first down.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 43-yard line.
From the pistol, a give to Chubb. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
At the 45-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
18.
Here's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they get a fourth down decision.
He's going to have a Texans first down. Oh, they took a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3. And a new set of down. That's out wide for Chubb. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stay on the ground with Chubb. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
Houston.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Dameon Pierce. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. He's a good spot here. Second and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's taken in by Chubb. To the pylon, he's in. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Forced to his right. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. A return now from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Rams offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up
second down. It's Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw is Stafford. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Second and 10.
Stafford to throw again. This one complete to Atwell. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Rams first down.
Throwing again is Stafford. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. From 29. Here's second and 4. They put Adams in motion. They run over center with Williams. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to have a Rams first down. He will convert. It's 3rd and short, and they pick up 4.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. The shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. The motion man is Nakua. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It's another run here for Williams. And this one blown up. Good serve and drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
A loss of 1. It's now third and
On third down, here's Williams. He's going to get this down to the 8, but that is it. Defense holds him there, and they force fourth down.
Joshua Carty on for the field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
The Texans first down.
Once again, it's Chubb. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw, Stroud. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 7. First down, Texans.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Chubb. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That will get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout.
First down, Houston.
Curious there, not sure the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go.
118. Tonight.
Here's the Florida Gator, Dameon Pierce. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. So it's a win here for the Texans. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.
The players on your team earn some XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.
All right, Monday Night Football, Texans versus the Buccaneers. We're 1-0, baby.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National
Football League.
Come on, baby. Get excited. Let's go.
Texans.
down. Throw your H's up. And welcome, D'Amico Ryans and your two-time defending AFC South champion, Houston Texans.
On the Tampa Bay side of the field, head coach Todd Bowles. His side staying on the road to begin the year. They got that win last week, hoping to do the same now. His counterpart on the opposing sideline, Texans head coach D'Amico Ryans. His guys also able to start the season with a win, so somebody's going to leave here with a 2-0 record after this one.
Oh yeah, I love this scoreboard. This scoreboard is so good. So getting clear. Here we go, guys. Monday Night Football.
So much for being here. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Hewer. Kicker Kaimi Fairbairn just about set. And off we go from NRG Stadium. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
I firmly believe the NFL is better with quarterbacks like Baker Mayfield in it. His teams, they just embrace his feisty, chippy attitude he plays with. They also embrace the production he's shown. Massive new career best a season ago with 4,500 yards, 41 touchdowns.
Second and 4 at the 28-yard line.
They kick the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3rd and just 2 to go. Irving trying to run for the first.
Oh my God.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 8 on that one, and that will be a Tampa Bay first down. Baker now off the play fake.
Oh my God, you can't get him.
And takes off. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Brought in left side by Godwin. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. 3rd and just 2 to go.
3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Texans closing in, and they get to him. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Baker Mayfield sacked. A loss of 7 yards. And it's 4th down.
The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Secures this at the 17. And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
A lot of quarterbacks, Kate, who earn postseason wins each of their first 2 seasons. And that's exactly what C.J. has done. He has become the face of the franchise down there in Houston. And now a little more help around him, and hopefully a better offensive line to protect him this year.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
118. What's that?
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
118.
From the gun, Stroud. Dumped off to his running back. He takes this down to the opposing 47. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Let's go. 118. What's that?
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Todd Bowles sending his Bucks out for another drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. First down, here's Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. A toss running right. It's Irving. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll air it out on 3rd. Now a hit, and Mayfield loses the ball. And the Texans have it. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Texans capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen, a lot, quickness, right? Usually the corner skill guys, but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Johnson now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but no words.
Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turn. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Mayfield now from the gun. On him again, and he goes down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's out, that's a live ball, bouncing near the goal line. And the Texans have recovered it. And Houston returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Texans get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway. They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Mayfield on 1st and 10. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. Evans brings in the slant. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
3rd down and 1.
Mayfield keeps it himself. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of a yard. And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Hits him on the out route. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Here's Baker. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 4th down.
Riley Dixon on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He takes it at the 4. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. This Texans offense readied up for its 2nd drive of the contest.
At their own 9-yard line.
And this game is comfortably in hand early. They take possession with a 14-0 lead. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. They go play action with Stroud. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Antoine Winfield.
Stroud from the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Stroud. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On play action, here's Stroud. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 20-zip lead. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And things are really getting away from them, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. 1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield getting out to his left. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Baker now. Throwing the out route complete. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Gonna keep this one and go. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. D'Amico Ryan's doing the last little bit of coaching as the Texans return to the field here. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Taking it off here to Mixon. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. So 1st down from the 41.
And the Texans
Shotgun now for Stroud. Both finding his back. Nixon. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
At the 46-yard line.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up third down.
Across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Here we go.
Brings up third down.
18. What's up?
Keeping it with Mixon. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
18.
On the ground again with Mixon. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the Buccaneers' 41-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Hits his running back. Shoves him off. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard
From
line.
the gun, Stroud. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans continue piling onto this lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. This is hauled in by Ahn on the right side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Complete to Cade Otton.
Here's Baker to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bucs have the first.
14 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down.
Mayfield now from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
Mayfield to throw again. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Complete to Chris Godwin. 1st and 10.
Baker throwing again. Brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Texans' 8-yard line.
What's up?
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. He brings it in. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. QB sneak coming. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Motioning one of the tight ends. Running for it. Here's Irving. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers start to fight back with their first points of this game. McLaughlin checks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Tremont Smith with the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. D'Amico Ryans doing the last little bit of coaching as the Texans return to the field here. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series.
Here we go. 118.
First down throw by Stroud. Connects on the crosser. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Second and a yard at the 41-yard line.
Nixon on the counter. Gets some space around midfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 14.
First and 10 now from the 46.
And the Texans first down.
Here we go.
First and 10.
Here's Stroud now. That throw behind his intended target. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
The coverage by Zion.
To the air, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
3rd and long for him here. That's caught. This is Kirk. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Oh, right.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Stroud. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. Shoots away from one. Dodges another stop. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans running away with it in the 2nd quarter. Nico Collins with a touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. And he shaped that one to the right. It is no good.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pick.
Baker now. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
He fires one deep down the right sideline. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And it sets up second down.
Incomplete. He was defended by Jamel Dean.
18. What's that?
Back to throw. Stroud. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
He has room past the 25. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
From the red zone on 1st. Hits him on the out route. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
15 more yards. That's another Texans
Here we go.
first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Looking to throw, Stroud. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. That one right down the middle. And the Texans grow their lead yet again.
Fairbairn to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup.
Here's Bridgewater. That's low and bounces short of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Here's Bridgewater to the air. That one's good to Godwin. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going left. Bridgewater now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air here. He finds Evans, left side. Keeps on moving into the red zone. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers take a molehill off that mountain as they still trail by 27.
14.
McLaughlin has it on the teeth, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Smith on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And he sure has proven to be a handful for him, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Shoves one away. We've got a race. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First down. 1st and 10.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
No finding his back. Nixon. There he goes. Right sideline. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans making this a lapper before halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans continue adding on to that lead.
48. Buccaneers 14.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
A loss of 12 yards. It's second down.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Bridgewater looking to throw. He's in trouble and gets blocked out again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
Loss of 9 yards. And it's third.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Riley Dixon getting set to punt it once again. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Ball taken in at the 36. He runs it up to midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. First down, Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 2nd and 3 now.
Second and 3.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Dumped off to his running back. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Hauled down by Christian Izien.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Stroud now, 3rd and 1. Escapes the pocket. This connects with Schultz. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
It's a gain of 14.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
18. What's that?
Out of the shotgun to give to Mixon. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say.
Our tour around the NFL starts now in Minneapolis. The Vikings at home to take on the Falcons. Okay, Kate, thanks very much. It's our 2nd week in studio, 2nd week of the NFL season. Lots to get to, so let's get after it. And it's the man who missed last year but is back now, J.J. McCarthy. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. The Vikings able to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. They win it in the final moments. Up next, here we go with the big one of the weekend, the Super Bowl rematch, Eagles and Chiefs from Kansas City. And it's the Super Bowl MVP, Jalen Hurts. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts hosting the Denver Broncos. And you know this guy can do this. It's Anthony Richardson. He's going to find some open space, and he is gone. 32 yards on the touchdown run. The Colts are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. He's got a lead up past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. D'Amico Ryan's doing the last little bit of coaching as the Texans return to the field here. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun now, first round. Throwing the out route complete. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 23 on that one. And it'll be first down, Houston. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Tank Dell, the touchdown. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead.
Buccaneers 14.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
That kind of kickoff return is something we call a momentum play. So if you're the offensive coordinator and you have a script of plays that you plan to run, you may change it up now because you may decide to go for some bigger strikes and try and keep the momentum going.
Now here are the Seahawks in great shape to start their first drive. They'll be led out by the 3rd overall selection back in 2018 from USC. It's Sam Darnold.
And the thing with Sam Darnold is we know the skill set is there. May not be the most mobile or strongest arm quarterback in the league, but usually plays with really good poise and at his best, like a point guard in basketball, able to move around and distribute the rock.
Well, we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Darnold now to throw. He'll get this one to cut, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10.
Walker now at 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. And the Chiefs showing a dime look as they defend this 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Darnold. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Here's Darnold. Touchdown, Seahawks. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
Chiefs, nothing.
That time a 6-play drive. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
Headed straight is Pacheco. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
For a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Attack, attack!
Mahomes now to throw. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Mahomes. Incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here's Mahomes to throw. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Hey, dribble it.
Mahomes going to throw. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the Seahawks 5-yard line.
15.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd and goal.
Yellow.
Now here's Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Faking the give, Darnold. Now he'll take this and run. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Seahawks. 1st down.
Darnold from the gun. Across the middle, and this pass complete to Cooper Kupp. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. Darnold running the option to the right side. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. There on the stop was Leo Chanel.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing quickly, Darnold. That's complete. Call it a gain of a yard. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 17-yard line.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. 17 yards for Kenneth Walker. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Chiefs 3.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Slant around, that's complete to Travis Kelce. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 10.
57 colors, 57 colors.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And a Kansas City Chiefs first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And quickly to Kelce. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. No gain on the play. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he is caught. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. No hesitations. He'll go right back to Kelce. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 4-yard line.
Back to throw again. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are back within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Chiefs 10. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. Back out now comes Kenneth Walker in the Seattle offense. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Darnold now to throw. And complete to Smith-Njigba. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
To the air again, Darnold. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Here's Darnold. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Now Darnold. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Zach Charbonnet from 8 yards out. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes it a 21-10 game. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. They go play fake. Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. That's laid out deep for Rice. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Here's Mahomes to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Mahomes now to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
He really looked comfortable there, scanning the situation, analyzing things, feeling the pressure, and then stepping up right through the middle and sprinting for a first down.
43! 43! Hey, Sunday, on Sunday.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved. That flag that'll push him back 5. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports. Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the third quarter we march.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Mahomes will do it himself. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
It's a gain of 20. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Mahomes going to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now here's Mahomes. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.